So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So that's got things underway.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Fires from distance. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Messi. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pirlo. It's Pirlo! Oh, just wide.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. They get a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Botafogo are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Pirlo. And here's Stoichkov. Now it's Shevchenko. That looks a good ball through. Bullet! It's a loose ball. It's Ronaldinho!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And he's lost his man here. Messi, face to face with the keeper. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very...
He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Referee has just said play on. Messi. And it's Gullit. That's headed upfield. And claimed it back swiftly. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And the shot! Goal! Botafogo! Into the lead once more.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Botafogo go into the lead. And it's Yaya Toure. We expected better, and so did he. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Botafogo heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Ronaldinho. Pull it. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Vinicius Junior. He's dribbled past his man here. Vieira. He's going to be disappointed with that. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's been picked out. Great hit! Oh, in he goes again! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Just eases him off the ball. Pirlo. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that could set him on his way. Oh, super ball. Swung over into the middle.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Pull it. And he's picked out the run. And no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So, and Stoichkov! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Stoichkov has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Vinicius Junior. That is a great pick out. Shevchenko is onto it in a flash. Stood up well to him there. Vinicius Junior.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Pirlo. Stoichkov. Now the finish! He's got a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Botafogo take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
He has found the way through. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Bullets in acres of space out wide. Beckenbauer makes the interception. De Bruyne played out to the left flank. Oh, that's a key interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's looking to set free a runner. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho goes on a charge down the left. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. That is a crunching tackle. De Bruyne showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's in plenty of space here, and nicely intercepted. Maldini. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Hullet. Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It could be... And Messi! And that would have won it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
There's the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Messi. Now that's well seen too. Looking for the run. Messi. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Pirlo shifted it to the flank. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Messi, Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well played. Floated up and over.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And he was quick to react. That has ended up in no man's land. That has been cut short. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Botafogo are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Stoichkov taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he cut. Oh, terrible pass. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pirlo. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Fernando Torres. Kimmich. Zirkzee. Vinicius Junior. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Maradona, and he's managed to get free. Koundé just eases him off the ball. And here's Lewandowski. And he was alert to it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he's had a hit! Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. It's Neymar! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. That's going in strongly.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Cross comes in, and he's there to get it away. Now it's Maradona.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Vinicius Junior. 30 minutes gone. Modric. Modric unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Has a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Maradona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Botafogo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pirlo goes short. Oh, that was vital. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Neymar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's 11. Now the finish! It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Manchester United with another corner. Corner number 2 then. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Kimmich.
2 added minutes has been
Into
indicated.
stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Hernandez charging forward down that flank. And here's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Fernando Torres.
And the second half gets
Coming on the
underway.
field is number
Well, I
9.
think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well timed, excellent interception. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. It is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Big header! That's really well cleared. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Araujo. That's been cut out, well played. Spread out to the left. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Beckenbauer goes sliding in. Botafogo needing a change of fortune here. Koundé. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
The attendance for this match was 71,659.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Lewandowski.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on to replace him
Pass is
is
just off target.
number 13.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
That's really well manoeuvred. Ahmad. Decent progress down the left. Bellingham. He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lewandowski. Lewandowski! That's a throw. Another throw-in. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Koundé. Nicely weighted ball. Always onto this. He is just caressing the ball. Diallo stood his ground strongly. And Koundé. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Pirlo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pressure coming in from all directions. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's been given away. He has found the way through. And the shot! Goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
The goal scorer.
As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Number 10.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
There will be 3 minutes added
Well,
time.
both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Looking for the run. And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have
Hello,
too much
everybody,
riding on it,
and
but
welcome to
it is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in the... Great hit! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again. Botafogo
are already chasing the... Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And that certainly packed a punch.
Botafogo
With their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi, Stoichkov. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's played forward. And he was quick to react. Ricky Puig. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous! Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Messi. Costa Curta. That is a great pick out. Oh, what has happened here? Well, there's the clearance. And it's Pirlo. That's a nicely measured pass. Tries a shot! He scores! Botafogo back on level terms. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, that looks a good ball through. Kante gets it away. And he thumps it clear. And they're back on the ball again. Gets his pass away. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's a key interception. Ricky Puig. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well read, nice interception. Saviola is herring after that one. De Bruyne.
Del Piero, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's tried one! Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he stands tall, impenetrable. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to retrieve it. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Botafogo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Could be danger here!
Number 20.
Rudiger
Daniel
is
Van
there to
Buyten.
clear. That has not gone well. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, that was no routine save.
Carlos is offering a wry smile there.
Ricky Puig. Oh, super find. Nakata showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates.
Has been indicated.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. No, that's been intercepted. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally
And now,
absorbing.
to all
We're actually
members of
headed
the
for
crowd,
a
I'd
potential
like to ask
classic
you
if
to
this
join
carries
me in
on.
wishing our
This is
birthday
insanely
boy
good.
a very special birthday.
Botafogo have
Substitution on
ultimately
the
had the
field.
better of things
Number
in the first
28.
half. Ahead by
Ricky
the odd
Puig.
goal in 3. It is, of course,
15.
far. And Stoichkov!
Coming on the field.
Tchouaméni.
Number 21. Neymar. Number 18.
Oh, can he get onto this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Neymar. Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's away. He's through. Stoichkov! He has done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Botafogo go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Del Piero. He's in, surely! And he's cut it out. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Heading backwards.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Stoichkov hits one! This time, surely! He's missed, but not by that far. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lobbed in behind. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos. Tchouaméni. Rudiger cuts it out. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
De Bruyne. Pirlo. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Stoichkov. And the shots! They are rampant! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Botafogo blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Oh, sweet feet. He is through here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Conte ploughing through them, and the shots! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper.
Nakata. Coming on the field is number 23, Beckham.
And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Liverpool give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. De Bruyne, he's through here. Now it's Stoichkov. Neymar does well to stand firm and defend it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's skewed away. Oh, he's found support out wide. Referee's given a throw. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Beckham. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on... And Beckham! Bellingham. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Number 2, Conte. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Amrabat.
But it's Owen. Neymar.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. 4 added minutes on the board. Stoichkov. Now it's Del Piero. Adams spots it and intercepts. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's that's a booking, always looked it. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And he's gone looking for safety. And with that, the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Stoichkov gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. Terrific recovery. A really fine win, that, Jim Beglin.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.